Companies are paying closer attention to how health is impacting who they're hiring and the wages they're paying individual workers. Obesity is especially being paid attention to. One UGA doctoral student at the Terry College of Business is interested in looking at how obesity is affecting employment and labor wages. Doctoral student Michael Cope is exploring how obesity could be a discriminating factor in employment and wages.
If you study the economics of obesity in the workplace, there's really two effects. One effect is discrimination. I might want to put the quote-unquote best face on my company, so then I want to hire people who look good to sell my product. And so thus I might be inclined to discriminate against the obese, which is probably wrong if the obese are just as productive as other workers, right? But on the other hand, we know that the obese are not as productive as other workers. Their health might cause them to miss days' work. They might not be able to, especially in physically demanding labor, to keep up with healthier workers.
I asked university students what they thought about discrimination in the labor force and if obesity impacts the hiring process.
I think that people definitely discriminate based off of obesity because a lot of your job is about your presence, and people take more fit people seriously. They just do.
There are some industries where appearance is very important, so I can understand where some of that would come from, but I, for one, don't necessarily think that just by the way you look should determine how you get hired or who you get hired by. I think that everyone should have a fair shot regardless.
I agree with Emily. I definitely think that depending on what industry you're going into, obesity and the way you look would play a part. If you're going into a health-related industry, I think that people would maybe discriminate against you, maybe not take you as seriously. I don't think it's fair and it's not a good thing, but I think that that's probably just the way it is.
It can go both ways because part of me feels like there are certain companies and businesses that have a certain look that they're trying to achieve throughout their company, so that could be a disadvantage to someone who is obese. But then at the same time, if they're a qualified enough candidate, I don't think that it should matter whether or not they're slim, fit, obese, whatever it may be.